Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Hafiz bin Izani. My metric number is 2622355. So in this video presentation, I will talk about Islamic accounting. So what is accounting? Generally, accounting is a process to make financial reports for the internal or external users. Islamic accounting exists before the existence of conventional accounting. This is proven in the Quran Surah Al-Baqarah, which mentioned that the need of accounting to record the process of transaction and debt. So this video presentation is to enhance understanding of the Islamic accounting concepts and how Islamic ethics and accountability as well as Sharia standards can enhance accounting practices. So from my study, I found 5 differences between conventional and Islamic accounting. The first one is the foundation of accounting. In conventional accounting, they exclude religiosity and they are secular based. They are the product of culture as they are governed by the modern law, different from the Islamic accounting, which they are religion based and they are governed by the Quran and the Sunnah. So is the culture govern the conventional accounting is not contrary with the Sharia, then it can be followed. The second one is the objective of providing the information. The main objective in conventional accounting is to present information about the efficient allocation of scarce resources, while in Islamic accounting, the main objective is to ensure the Sharia compliance within the organization. The third is the form of financial instruments. In conventional accounting, what they use is borrowing and lending, which are debt or loan. This means that they earning interest at most of their businesses. And while in Islamic accounting, they use various financial instruments which not include interest. They are wakalah, musyarakah, mudharabah, sale, that gain profit or fees. The fourth is the objective of financial statements. In accounting, we have 4 financial statements, which are statement of financial position, statement of income, statement of cash flow, and statement of retained earnings. For example, the difference between conventional and Islamic accounting in statement of income. In conventional, they focus mainly on economic performance, while in Islamic accounting, they focus mainly on fulfillment of amanah. I mean, the objective is the fulfillment of amanah. Last but not least is the accountability. In conventional accounting, they are least accountable. Why? Because they concern mainly on the shareholders and creditors. This makes them less accountable to the society as a whole and less accountable to the God. While in Islamic accounting, they are more accountable because they include society as a whole as shareholders, and they also strive to get the God pleasure, and that's make them more accountable. So that's all from my findings. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Amir bin Muhammad Zalim. My metric number is 2723157. Today I would like to explain Islamic worldview of accounting and accountant. Firstly, in Islam, accounting can be defined as an account process which provide appropriate information to stakeholder of an entity, which will enable them to ensure the entity is continuously operating within the bound of Islamic Sharia and delivering on its socio-economic objective. Next, from Islamic perspective, an accountant is person who check the weight justly, which is fair. Just as stated in Surah Al-Mutaffifin verse 1 to 6, which Allah say, who to defrauders, those who take full measure when they buy from people but give less than measure or weight for buyers. Do such people do not think that they will be resurrected for a tremendous day, the day all people will stand before the Lord of the whole world, which mean accountant is responsible for ensuring that all transaction and business are compatible with Sharia law, which is the fair and square for all transaction that no have riba, such as anything prohibition in Islam. So next is accountability. I would like to explain about success in this world and hereafter, which is related to economic goals beyond purely weight but include tazkiyah, which is there are verse in Al-Quran such as Surah Al-Baqarah verse 282, which has become a constitution and a guide for a Muslim to consider in terms of making note of every economic activity, because to succeed in this world and hereafter, human beings need to conduct economic activity morally and not just maximize business profit. As we know, accounting is related to business and economic activity to make decision making. Next, I would like to explain about Hablum Minallah, Hablum Minannas, and individual as a Khalifah. As a Muslim, we must maintain good relationship with Allah, Hablum Minallah, and social accountability to society, Hablum Minannas. In the context of Hablum Minallah, accountability is closely related to the concept of amanah. Amanah is a form of trust given by Allah to every human, and human need to be responsible with it. Hablum Minannas, accountability is closely related to the concept of Khalifah. The concept of Khalifah explains the purpose of human creation, which is as a Khalifah who govern affairs on earth according to the order of the Creator. The concept of Khalifah, which is the basis of Islamic accounting, in turn lead to a definition of the concept of accountability from Islamic perspective. I think that's all from me.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Siti Nur Adlina binti Rizwan. My matrix number 274032, and I will continue to explain about the need for Islamic accounting standard. The Accounting and Auditing Organization for Islamic Financial Institution, or AAOIFI organization, has been recognized to develop accounting, auditing, governance, and ethics standards that are in line with Sharia standards in order to promote comparable, transportable, and reliable accounting information. So, what is the need of this accounting standard? First, it is to determine the rights and obligations of all interested parties, including those rights and obligations resulting from incomplete transactions, in accordance with the principles of Islamic Sharia and compliance with the Islamic business values. Second, it is to contribute the safeguarding of the Islamic bank's asset and its rights in an adequate manner. Third, to contribute the enhancement of the managerial and productive capabilities of the Islamic bank with its established goals and policies in compliance with Islamic Sharia in all transactions and events. And lastly, it is to provide through financial reports useful information to the users of these reports and enable them to make legitimate decisions in their dealings with Islamic banks. So that's all from me. Thank you.
So, what is AUFI? AUFI is the Accounting and Auditing Organization for Islamic Financial Institution. This is a non-profit organization that was established in 1990 in Manama, Bahrain. So, AUFI main objectives are to develop Islamic accounting and auditing thoughts, as well as a standard that are deemed to be relevant to the Islamic financial institution worldwide. The purpose of this institution was established is to disseminate more widely about the skills and the knowledge on accounting and auditing for Sharia financial institution. In addition, AUFI was also established to compile, prepare, interpret, review and change accounting and auditing standards for Sharia financial institution. AUFI accounting standards have also been used as the foundation in local accounting standards in jurisdictions such as Pakistan, Indonesia, Lebanon, Malaysia, France, Kuwait, as well as in Africa and also Central Asia. Now, we move to Malaysia Accounting Standard Board, MASB. MASB is the one of the professional accounting bodies in Malaysia and was established under the Financial Reporting Act 1977. The MASB mission is to develop and promote high-quality accounting and financial reporting standards that are consistent with international best practices for the benefits of users, preparers, auditors, and the public in Malaysia. MASB has been some positive effects on the accounting system. For example, there has been a guide to a tabung haji in order to avoid the existence of a creative accounting in their management and financial reporting.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Nur Najiha binti Abdul Raza with my tick number 274041. I will continue my part, which is ethics play an important role in Islamic accounting practice. In general, values are important for ethics, where it will evaluate all action that related to all human beings. Ethical behavior plays very important role to everyone, no matter what field they are come from. The first reason is in every profession in this world, we are responsible for acquiring wealth from the right sources, where it is must come from halal sources. As a good accountant, they need to do the Islamic accounting practice and implement it properly, as well as how they use it. Next, the reason is to demonstrate honesty and fairness toward the service that have been provided to the customer. From Quran in Surah Baqarah verse 177, they explain that Islam encourage people to behave with others by doing true, which is making things in the right way. Lastly, Hablum minallah and Hablum minannas. We know that a person is accountable to Allah and our fellow human being. We need to increase people's confidence by presenting good ethics and value towards them. Each individual must comply with the regulation in order to gain success in the world and hereafter. In conclusion, we must be proficient in implementing ethics and value in our daily life. We should also follow all the code of ethics that imposed by accounting and auditing organization for Islamic financial institution, as well as known as AAOIFI. That's all from me. Thank you.